Thanks everybody for being the call, and if you watch the replay, I'm glad you take your time. I'm going to introduce to something what you all need. Something what every website has. And I'm friend with Edward, is a member for me, and we became closer over time. And he Skyped me. He Skyped Jack. For years I was looking for this. And 3 months ago I found it. And said, what is it? Do you guys know what it is? What is what every website needs? What Google requires? You want to be protected. Traffic. That's right. Terms of service, legal stuff. Yes. What I'm going to show is not sexy. You probably don't like it. And you want to have it done. And I think the same way. You just want to have it done. And on the easiest way, on a simple way. So I'm going to introduce you to Anton Nedderly. He is actually the creator of a very, very, very cool, like the Mercedes on the WordPress plugin, legal plugin. I never have seen so many options from a legal plugin, and I want you to see that it also can be done on a simple way. So let me try to bring Anton live on the call, and see if the sound is coming well through. Anton, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, Jack. Can you hear me?
Yes, I do. So you're live in the webinar, and I think you want to speak about, why it is needed, how you come about, and about what the plugin is able to do. And then, if the members want, I can show a live demo.
Look, fantastic. Firstly, Jack, I really appreciate you having me on your webinar. I think you summed up compliance in a nutshell, in that it's not a sexy topic. It's not something that everyone jumps for joy thinking about, but it's one of those things that you really, really need to consider it. You just highlighted one element of running an online business, that is being compliant with Google, but there are so many more organizations and authorities, and especially the authorities in your own country where you are practicing, where you're running your online business from. There's so many rules and regulations, and it's getting increasingly more compliance as being, compliance is an issue that people really must consider, because it's a bit like insurance, Jack. No one likes to pay for insurance. We all don't like to pay for insurance. I'm sure that the people on your call, we never want to pay for insurance, but it's that time when you need it the most. You crash your car, something happens to your house, you get burgled, you thank your lucky stars that you've got it. And this is, the product we're going to speak about today that I've developed, is something that is like having online insurance for your business.
I can speak a lot about insurance, so I'm not going there. I visited my doctor today, and I touched a little bit, and I said, I don't want to waste our time to speak about it. But you don't know what I said probably. You're not living in the United States, but let's say the Obamacare has mixed up things. So,
yeah.
And
Yeah.
in Europe is things different. But so don't start about that topic, because it resonates with me a little bit.
Well, one of the things I think, Jack, with this compliance issue is that when we were talking to some people that had actually had fines against them. I mean, you know, we were talking to a couple of guys. One guy was fined $800,000. Another guy, another CPA marketer, he was fined $380,000, I think it was. Another very, very well-known marketer that I know everyone on your show would know, Frank Kern, many years ago. He was fined $1,000 for not being $100,000 for not being compliant.
A little bit different.
You know, absolutely. But I mean, you know, for most of you know, you know, your viewers on the show, and I don't know all your viewers, but you know, most people would, you know, their business would probably not necessarily maybe be destroyed, but you know, most people couldn't take a hit of, you know, 20, 50, 100, $200,000. It would destroy their online business.
So, do you want to take the screen and demo?
Yeah, look, I can run a quick demo of what the product does. I've just put. Let me see. I'll just take over the screen. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Show my screen.
Yeah, I accepted it.
And are you able to see my screen, guys?
I do.
Jack? Okay. So what I've got here, rather than dive into the plugin, we can obviously talk about what the plugin does, but I really find that the best way to show people what it does is visually. So we've got a demo site here, and what Compliance Bar does is it automatically, once you load the plugin, it's a WordPress plugin, once you load it onto your site, there's a couple of very quick steps. I know you've been through it, Jack, where you put in your business information, you know, your address, phone numbers, just some pertinent information, support email, and it will create 23 legal templates. Now, these legal templates have been written by lawyers, so they're obviously up to date with the latest internet laws. And what you can then do is you can create what we refer to as a compliance bar. You've obviously got a dog that's very appreciative of my performance. So the other thing is you've got a bar that basically you can create on your site that allows you to highlight all the compliance elements that you need. Now, every website's going to be different, but I'm just going to show you some of the options that Compliance Bar can provide. Now, you can put Compliance Bar on your site anywhere you like. So you can put it, in this example I'm showing you on the right here, and it comes up. There's lots of options, but a lot of people use these icons, and you can use any icon you like. You can get icons designed for yourself, but the plugin does come with a couple preset loaded icons. You can put it on the left, so if you wanted it on the left of your screen, you'll see here I've just chosen a different icon set, just a different color, and you see it hovers much like a Mac hover, so it's quite a nice sort of look and feel. You can also, if you want to, for example, you can add footer links as well. So if you want to have, you know, your pages here and here, and these all link to, so for example, if you click on your FTC statement, that links through to your FTC page. So all your information is there, so people can link through. Now I haven't got the menu bar set up, menu structure set up properly on this site, so you haven't got the menu bars up the top, but you can put it, for example, if you wanted it down in the footer of your website, you'll see here, so it's now rendered down in the footer of your website. Very attractive, very nice looking. You can have small icons, large icons. Really, it's endless what you can do. If you don't want the, I know, Jack, you were saying to me you didn't know if you wanted the icons, you thought it might be a bit too in your face. You don't have to have icons. You can just have your standard text links like you would normally see. You can set up Compliance Bar any way you like. So it's a very easy, simple, couple of clicks solution to get you compliant legally. There's a couple of other things that you can see, hopefully you can see on the screen here. For those of your customers, and this is a bit of a grey area too, Jack, anyone that's selling to anyone that's based in the EU should have what's called an EU cookie disclaimer. It came out might have been 2013. I'm just trying to remember the date. But basically, what it anyone that's doing business to anyone in the EU should be having a EU cookie disclaimer, which is basically just saying to people, this is how we handle your cookies and your information. So, for example, here. I've just loaded an EU cookie disclaimer on here. You accept it. It takes a note of your IP address. So, for example, if you ever had an issue with a customer saying from the EU saying, look, I visited your site and I started getting retargeted from your ads, I never agreed to it, you can go back and you can go into the database in Compliance Bar and you can say, what's your IP address, go into the IP, and you've got a level of protection there so that if you ever needed to go fall back on that, the IP is recorded. Another great thing with Compliance Bar, Jack, I don't know what niches your customers are in, but you can create unlimited pop-ups. So say, for example, you had a medical site or a site that's got content that might have R18 content on that. You know, you can create a pop-up that locks the screen. So until someone accepts, and this is all customizable. You can customize the headline, logo, add your own text, call to action. You can see here, customizable, we can accept, I'm crazy, customizable. So you can click accept, and once again, it will accept your IP address. Now, if someone says, I don't want to accept, it won't let them access that, that content. So they won't be able to access the content on the page. So it's just a great way of, if you need to ensure that your sites are compliant, you know, there's lots of options there, like I said, and you said it as well, Jack. It's a product that we don't know of any other product that works as comprehensively as Compliance Bar does, and it's a very simple, easy product to set up. You know, you've used it, and I'm sure you can vouch this to your guys that are listening on the show today, but you can have it set up within 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, you know, you're fully compliant. So that's just a quick rundown of Compliance Bar and what it does.
Yeah, we got a couple of questions in it, and then we can probably do a demo. So the first question is the page content. Let's say the terms of service, or is that written by a US lawyer, or is it also good for Europe?
Okay, that's a very good question. I mean, our lawyers were actually based in the UK, but it was written for the general internet population. Now, you know, the reality is these will cover you to some degree. Now, we talk about this when you buy the plugin, and you know, I'll be totally honest, this is how I work, Jack. You know, we say to anyone that buys Compliance Bar, we can't guarantee that you will be 100% compliant. We've done our best to try and create the documents to cover general internet marketing practices. And you know, we always say that, you know, if you're running an internet business, you probably should check with your lawyer if there's anything specific to your country that you need. They may need to adapt them. But what I would say to your listeners, Jack, is, you know, we've spent tens of thousands of dollars getting these templates done by lawyers. You know, we had quotes anywhere from $10,000 to $35,000 to have these templates done. You know, even if you took the ready-made template and took it to your lawyer and said, look, can you have a quick look at this? Can you run your eye over it? It's only going to cost you a couple $100. It's going to save you a hell of a lot of money. So we are looking at a product. We are looking maybe in the future. There obviously is a substantial cost to this, Jack, but we are looking at potentially having templates for US, UK, Europe, and Asia and other countries. That's probably 6 to 12 months away. So at this stage, the templates sort of are of a general nature to cover, you know, the majority of internet marketing practices and what would be required on most websites.
But the question is more, are those written by lawyers, or are just, you know,
oh no, they're definitely, as I said, Jack, No, we've had them written by internet marketing lawyers. I think your question was also about the US.
I know, but I think it is important that now the reason why I could make this product too, to be honest, I don't think I will be able to, but I don't want to be in that legal stuff. Okay, so I think, and what you guys did is contact lawyers and have something official written. So
correct.
So
correct. That's what.
So something what is written by profession, and you need that. You just need that. You need it for Google AdWords. You need it for Google. You need it. You just need that stuff. If you sell $100,000 or more on a website, or whatever, you might go to your private lawyer. If you just like the regular guy, you need a website for a client and have some legal stuff on it, then you are more than covered with this simple plugin. So what we can do, but I want you guys feedback. Okay, I can take a challenge and say, Jack, show me in 5 minutes how you set up the terms and the privacy policy page. Or another way I can do is, Jack, I don't care about how fast you are, I want to learn. So tell me if you want me to do it in 5 minutes or you want to learn it, how to do it. Okay, I see learn, go slow, learn, want to learn everything, learn, okay. So I'm going to, 5 minutes. Okay, I see 5 minutes. So I'm going to do it step by step, and I'm going to interact with you over each step. I'm going to do is as how I use the plugin. Okay, and that. So because I'm going to interact with you, it will take a little bit longer than 5 minutes. So I'm taking that screen back. I don't know how I have to do it, but I will try it. See if I can. Request keyboard and mouse control. Make presenter. Is that it?
Yep.
Show my screen. So I can do it on any niche. Okay, if you want this niche, I think most have those themes. Okay, you see this privacy policy page. It's empty and it redirects to this plugin. Okay, so I'm going to delete. The first step is I'm going to delete those pages because I'm going to replace those. Okay. Then let me go to the back end. Then I go to pages. Where's pages? Okay, all pages. And I'm going to look up the privacy policy. You see that? I'm going to trash it because I want to use the new ones. And then I go, there's in terms, wasn't it? I don't know where terms. Do you guys see terms? Do I skip it now? Privacy policy and terms. Let's see. Here, terms. Trash. Then I go to Team Jack. No, appearance, menu. I'm going to select the footer. And they can go away. They are not real anymore. Remove. Remove. Everybody get this? Then let me go to pages and delete that trash because they are in the trash and I don't want them anymore. So delete, okay, apply. Okay, you see I don't have those anymore. This is step number 1. Step number 2 is I'm going to upload the plugin, and the plugin is actually in the members area. This is the members area. Okay, from the site. So that part I already did because I wanted to make sure that I have it on my sheet. Plugin, add new, upload plugin, browse, then I have to look for it. The compliance bar, I select the plugin and I do install. I activate the plugin. And now you guys see the compliance bar. Guys see that? Now comes the, you have to enter the key and the user email. So I already created those keys on the membership side. Where are we now? Here. Enter the key and then support at leadtrackerjack.com, and then you click on that small green surface, okay? And now I hope your email is not valid. So let me try another email. And then click on that green surface, and it's not valid. So, Adel, can you put me in Skype something will work?
Yeah, I can. I'm just trying to think. Did you change that? Did you change that with John Jack? Because the email that I set up your account was the Hotmail
I understand.
one.
So don't think too long. Just give me something. What works?
I don't know what email you use, Jack. I mean, unfortunately, I set up your account with Hotmail.
I put lead tracker. Now I lead local team Jack. That is it. Local team
could be.
Jack. Too many products. Too many products. Okay, now.
Right.
Then you have to click on that small green surface again. And then there's a compliance. I think the compliance will say that they don't take risk. As always. Then you click again on that green surface. Now you have to fill out your name. So now starts the fun. Okay. This is specific information. What is for you? Local search LLC. Then your website URL. Then general email. Then the support email, but it can also be the the support. They can all be the same. Then register address, okay, your address. So 3016 Sandalwood Plaza Drive. And everybody knows which city I live. Then the company phone number. So I make something up, if you don't mind. Then fax number I don't need. The state is Florida. The country, USA. Zip code 33428. I don't know, registration number, refund, operation, cookie, operation. Okay. Now I'm going to save this. You see this turning now? Success. Your settings have been saved. Okay. Now the next step. You see compliance. Everybody got this tab. This is just if I can spell right, support.
If I can just make a comment here, Jack, that information there. The reason why we're putting in that information, and the ones with the asterisks are the ones that are required and the other ones are optional, is that all that information populates all the templates. So all the templates will be customized with your company name, your business name, your URLs, everything. When you click go and you create your compliance pages, all those pages are customized. And also, if you were to change your email or your support desk URL or whatever, and you went in and changed that, and you hit save in a month's time or something like that, maybe you got a dedicated help desk, or you change your address, your office address or something like that, all the templates would be updated, and they would always be showing the website users your basically most up-to-date business information. So it saves you having to customize the templates manually. It's all done at the click of a button.
So when you see this, it's just easy, stupidly easy, and that is what I like on it. So now the next step is when you enter your personal information, you go to the compliance page, and then you see it has an about page, it has an AdSense, disclaimer, affiliate page, affiliate disclosure, Amazon, anti-spam policy, contact page, copyright disclaimer, double dart cookies, earnest disclaimer, external links policy, FTC statement, is important, legal disclaimer, linking policy, medical disclaimer, privacy policy, returns refund policy, support, terms, testimonial disclosure. You guys see that? Now, if I would click save, all those pages get created. I don't want that. I only want to create the pages I'm going to use. You see that? So I'm going to uncheck that. Which page you guys want me to create? Now I want a privacy policy because that is important for Google, and I want a terms and condition. Which page you guys want me to create more? So those are, if I click on save, those pages get created. I don't want 20 pages actually if I don't need them, but you can always go back. So shall I start simple? Only the privacy policy and terms of 7, okay? Now I click on save, and you see now those pages. One second. If you don't have a support URL, okay, then email where people look notes. Okay, I think I did a support URL, not. So compliance pages. You see that? Privacy policy and terms conditions. Now it looks green. You see that? Created by the plugin. You see that? Contact us, privacy policy, terms condition. Now, what is the next step? The next step is super simple to get this finished. And I know you guys have struggling with something else, and me either. Now I go to, let me refresh this page. Okay, let me go. Oh, the home page has changed, isn't it? Or okay. You see, in the footer, we only have home and about us. Everybody see this? Home and about us. We don't have terms. Those pages exist by the plugin, but you want to have them here. Everybody see that they are not here now at the moment? I want you to do this within 5 minutes, and you never have to worry about those pages anymore. Okay, at least that's my style of working. I go to Appearance Menus. I select the footer, and I select the terms and the privacy policy. They were not inside the theme. I deleted it. Everybody witnessed that they didn't exist. I go to Add Menu, and now they exist, and I click Save. I'm going to refresh this. And then you see terms and conditions and privacy policies. They are now created, or they were created, but they are now in the footer, and done. This is legal copy. You see, and I can do that with any page. With 25 pages, I can do the same thing. Everybody see that? I don't know how much time I took, maybe 6 minutes. That's all what you need with this plugin. This plugin can do 100 times more what I showed you. I don't need that. That's my opinion. I just want to get it done, and I want to have those links in the footer. Okay? I don't need, there are sidebars, there are nice looking links, all kind of things you can do with a plugin. If you like that, it is good. I want to get legal covered. I want those links in the footer. That's all what I want. Will Google penalize for those by not being unique? No, you don't. They are unique because it has your information on it, and Google wants you to have them on the website. Okay? So, if you want, and you want that, yeah, those pages can be added. Those are just regular pages. If you go to pages, let's see, privacy policy, and you go to do the visual text, you just can change them. What I like, and then you see how nice this is shown, structured. This is not garbage, you know. This is just nice looking page. Your page looks professional, and it's so easy. So I think everybody wants this plugin. That is what I think. And you will be covered for a task which you need to do for every website. For a demo website, you need to do that. For every website, you need this. So I put the link in the chat box. It is up to you. I don't care so much, but what I care about is that if you have this problem, and everybody has this problem, that you can do it very easily. Okay? This plugin has more options. You see this? It has a lot of options. I don't use them. Some might not work with Logotheme Deck. For shortcodes, we are still, where's the shortcodes? We are still looking into that. Somewhere's the shortcodes. Okay, I don't know where they is. But there are some shortcodes. Okay, you don't need that. What you need is this. That's the only thing what you need. This I have to ask you. Let's see, where is it? Oh, 1 second. Before you buy, don't buy it yet. I have a discount code. 1 second. Is that you? One question. Is this multi-site? This price 67?
Yes.
So they can use it for all their sites, correct?
Or no, that's a 25 site license.
25 sites.
That's a
25
sites. If they want a developer license, there is an option after that to pick up a developer license, but that's for up to 25 personal sites.
Okay, so if you want that and you want that, I got a discount code for you. Who wants the discount code? So here is the discount code. It's $20 off. Instead of 67, you pay 47. For 25 sites, it's $2 per site. Guys, this cannot be cheaper. Is a discount code? Oh, does this discount code work? I think I spelled the discount code wrong. So you have to probably use this and not. I think multi. Okay, try this code. So what is the price of the developer's license in the OTO?
The developer's license, Jack, there's an upgrade that they can get to the developers, which I'm just going to go and check. I don't want to put your audience wrong. I think it's a $60 upgrade. So if they wanted to upgrade, there's a price of $60.
Okay, so for $60 more, you're covered for unlimited sites.
So unlimited sites, unlimited usage. You can use it on client sites, your own sites. Unlimited licenses for life.
You guys see that? For 40, I would buy $97 only for this plugin, only for 25 sites. Okay. So that is what I would do. I want to set up my site as quick as possible, and I know that other plugin what I was thinking was good is not half as good as this plugin. If you see how easy it can do, how easy I can put those terms, those legal pages in the footer, that's all what I need. You don't need anything more. iPhone doesn't show discount code. Chat in Dropbox. Who doesn't see the discount codes? I can put it in the personal message. What is the discount code? It's $20 instead of 67. So if you click on buy now, okay, you're going to the JVZoo page, the delivery page, the paper page, and then you see payment options. Do you see, guys, payment options? Then you enter that coupon, and then you see, now you see $67, and if you apply that, you see $47. The code is Jack007 multi. Jack, do we know if the EU cookie part works as we need it in below? So I think there's a question for Anton.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, the EU cookie, it certainly works. I mean, the plugin works 100%. And so if you've got a client there, Jack, that needs to display an EU cookie, this is a perfect solution. He'll be up and running within 5 minutes, and he can put it on any site that he needs to have an EU cookie disclaimer.
Okay, now a question. So I have to ask you. My members buy my team, okay? They pay $47 per month for it. They create a website for their client. You know, they sell a website to a client.
Yes.
Do they need a developer's license for that, or they are okay with the multi-license for that?
They need, if they've got clients and they're using it on any sites that don't belong to them, they will need to get a developer's license. I've just checked the price, Jack. It's not $60, it's $50. So it's only $50 to upgrade. So for $97, your customers can get a complete developer's license, unlimited licenses for as many sites as they need, including personal and any client sites they work on.
Yeah, so if they have, so my members sells that website to their clients, they need the developer's license for that or not?
They do need the developer's license. Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
If they're going to be selling the sites, they do. Yes.
Okay. Can we upgrade to the developer's license later?
Yes, there is an option inside the membership site, Jack. They can do that at any time, and if they have any difficulty, they can just click on support, let us know they're one of your customers, and we'll certainly look after them.
It stays that price $50?
Yep, if the price changes, anyone that's been on your call, at this stage we're not looking to change the price, but if down the track we did, just get your customers to tell us they were on your webinar and we'll still honor that price to them.
Okay. So what you need is $50 for the developer's license and $47 for the multi is, and then you have unlimited usage, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I cannot make this deal better, okay? I only wanted to show you how convenient it is that for $97 you are covered with an easy to use written legal pages by a lawyer. So, and I think you want that unlimited, but you just need it. It's legal stuff. And if you're like me, you don't like it, but you need it. It's just a need. There's no discussion about it. It's like you need a driver license to drive. Do you like to take one? No. You just need it. Do you like to pay tax? No, but you need it. Some stupid things in life you need. This is one of them. There's no website that doesn't need legal pages. And you want to be safe. And you want to have a plugin what is written by lawyers. So is it double checked by a US law firm? Asked Deb.
The answer to that question, Jack, is no. Like I think I said earlier, we had a top UK law firm write these and check these templates for the general internet protocols throughout the world. And like I said, it's almost impossible. You know, if your members wanted a customized set of templates for their website for their country, they would have to go and see their lawyer, and they'd be looking at between $10,000 and $20,000 to do the work that we. I mean, I'm sure your members know. Lawyers certainly know how to charge. They certainly know how to charge good fees. But so it's as I say, it was a top UK law firm that did this for us, and they did research the international market. Can you name the law firm? So you know. To be honest with you, Jack, because it's a legal issue, we're under a non-disclosure agreement with that law firm. We can't name them, and unfortunately, that's the agreement that we've got with them. So yeah, unfortunately, I can't.
Okay, Susan Banks asks, the plugin says no, sorry, the developer license will not allow you to flip sites with compliance bar installed. So can my members sell the website to their clients if they have the developer license?
Yes, they can. That's actually I really appreciate your members bringing that to my attention, Jack. I'll actually get that changed now. I know where they're referring to that. There's a frequently asked questions on our site, but I can guarantee that your customers will be able to flip any sites they put compliance bar on.
Okay. So can we edit the content produced? Yes, you can. You can just go to that page and change the content. What are his upgrade policies as legal issues change?
That's a good question, Jack. I mean, we are constantly looking at what's happening out there in the internet marketing landscape. I mean, one of the templates that we're looking to add to the plugin as we speak is a retargeting policy. As you would know, some of your customers would know, retargeting has become quite a big marketing strategy. There at this stage, it's a very grey area, but we're taking a proactive approach, and our lawyers are currently in the process of drawing up a retargeting disclaimer. So we are keeping up to date as much as possible with what's happening in the marketplace. I think I spoke about this earlier. Because things are changing so fast, we are looking at launching another version of the product that will have specific templates to countries. So we'll look at covering, the US. We'll have a set of templates, the UK, Asia, Europe. Now, because of the cost of creating those templates, I have to be honest, Jack, and I can't say I can, but those, if we do launch a product, the existing customers of Compliance Bar won't get those templates, but I can guarantee that there will be a very, very good early bird or VIP offer made to them. Just because of the cost, we simply can't, but we will be continuing to support and upgrade the Compliance Bar 1.0 version with any additions that we see out in the marketplace. And also, if your customers and that are seeing changes, we're getting feedback from our customers every day that we're taking on board, both in terms of the plugin, little extra features they want to see, but also in terms of keeping us updated with what's happening out there in the marketplace. We pick up most things, but there are times where little things are happening in different countries that we're made aware of, which is very helpful.
Okay. Can you repeat one more time, because I got several questions? Was it written by a lawyer, or was it written by an attorney with legal knowledge?
It was written by a law firm in the UK that specialised in internet marketing.
Okay, so a law firm. They are supposed to know the law. Okay, correct?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, we spent a lot of time, Jack, I can say to people, we spent a lot of time finding the right law firm attorneys. I know in the US you kind of refer to them as attorneys, but in New Zealand here, I'm based in New Zealand, we kind of call them law firms. We spent a lot of time researching law firms because we wanted somebody that had, the internet and internet law is a specialized area. So we didn't want just your everyday law firm doing this for us. We wanted a law firm that had some specialized knowledge in internet marketing and internet marketing law, and that's why we selected this company. And as I say, we paid, I don't want to disclose the figure, I'm not allowed to, but it was in excess of $10,000 for these templates.
Okay, so Mary Teresa asked, what is the reason for the non-disclosure? And Mary, can I ask you something? Are you live in the United States or not? I forgot. So let me answer this question. Yes, in the Midwest. Okay. So I just went to the high school for my son. Okay. They are going to London for a week for band play. Okay. So there was one page was about the trip, and I got 20 pages about legal disclosures. So there's always, I don't know how to say that. They always cover them in, and the plugin they create, they don't want to be responsible. They do all the effort to make the terms and all those pages good. You cannot do it by yourself better. But they have to put a disclosure on because they don't want to go after them. Does that make sense? That is I would say that is just the way how United States is set up. I don't know how to say it, others, but that's how the system works.
I mean, maybe I can cut in here, Jack. I can possibly understand where your customer is coming from. I mean, one of the reasons, there's two reasons, is that the law firm that we hired to do the work, essentially they're covering their backside. If something went wrong, they don't want to be sued either. And I'll be perfectly honest with your viewers, and our plugin says it. This is not a guaranteed solution. Can I guarantee you 100% that that you'll never have an issue? No, I can't. But I see when we're dealing with clients and people we're coaching, I see hundreds of websites, and you talked about it, Jack. I've got customers that are doing Google AdWords that don't have a correct privacy policy in terms of service. I've got Amazon, people are doing Amazon affiliate marketing. They don't have an Amazon affiliate disclaimer. Now, these are things they must have on their site. And we were talking to some people who are familiar with the FTC, and their comment to us was, look, if the FTC is sniffing around and they stumble across your website and they see that you're making an effort, they see that you've got a majority of the disclaimers that you need to have, they're likely to pass you by. They're going after the big fish that are blatantly, not complying with anything to do with website compliance on their site, and they're going after those guys. So if you put this on your site, you're doing 100 times better than most website owners. And to answer the question, the option, Jack, that your customers have got, is you can do it yourself. If you want a custom solution, spend $10,000, go to your lawyer and get it done. And I'm not joking. I'm not trying to oversell this. I know that if your customers went to their local attorney and said, I need these 10, 20 templates for my site, they would be looking at a bill of at least $5,000 to $10,000 if they only wanted 3 or 4 templates.
Yeah.
So the alternative, as you said, Jack, for $97, it's really a no-brainer. You can have this up and running on your website before the end of the day.
David started with all those showing those options of Anton, I mean, and I don't want them. I don't need them so much on my website. I want them in the footer. I'm very straight. I told yesterday it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. The only thing I need is this. So I can do that within 5 minutes. I can do easily upload the plugin, activate it, and assign them to the pages. Just to delete the old pages, trash them, activate the plugin, check the page I like, link the pages to in the footer. So I probably go to do a simple how-to video. Do you guys like that? Shall I make a short how-to video about using this plugin? So you never have to worry about how I can do this. You just do it. It is so simple. And I'm not going to do all those bars which you can add. That's nice if you like that, but you don't need it. You only need to get covered for legal things. And in the footer, there's no customer. Let's say 99 of the 100 customers don't go to those legal pages. Okay, but you need them. You need to be covered in the case something happens. So you want those links on the website. That's all what you want to be covered. They have tons of videos, okay? So, but I wanted to show you guys how you do it on Local Team Jack, step by step on a how-to video.
I mean, the thing, Jack, is that if any of your customers do get stuck, like you say, there's videos on board the plugin, there's links to YouTube videos, there's videos in the support, and also if any of your members get stuck with anything, we've got 27 support. We're here to support the guys if they have any issues with any conflicts or anything they have. Look, we're here to help. We want them to get covered, the plugin works pretty much out of the box every time, but if you do have a problem, there's no issue. We're here to help.
Okay, so the question I have is, you spoke a little bit in the future we might even make it more customizable, and we have a US and a United Kingdom template. Is this included in the price, or they need to pay for that?
The new version, there will be an upgrade cost. I mean, and the reason for that, Jack, I'll be perfectly honest. We're looking at investing anywhere between about 50 to 70,000 US dollars in getting templates drawn up specifically for each of the countries. Now, I'll be honest, we're trying to recoup some of that cost, and we simply cannot absorb that cost if the customers want that. I mean, we are looking at potentially not doing it, but we have a lot of customers ask us, can we have customized templates? So there will be a small fee to upgrade, and I think, to me, that's fair. For what customers are going to get, they're going to potentially in the future have templates that are specifically for their country, and for a very small, potentially a very small cost. Now, we haven't determined that now. We're still a number of months away from finalising that project. So at this stage, I would say at this stage we're looking at supporting or continuing with Compliance Bar 1.0 for probably the next 6 months, and then looking at potentially launching a 2.0 version if we go down that path, probably within about 12 months' time.
Okay. Will Canada be part of the country selection?
Yes. Yep. We're looking at doing US, Canada, something for the UK, European market, the Asian market, and then something probably a generalized set of templates for the rest of the world. Now, we can't do something for every country. I mean, we are also looking, Jack, we've had requests whether we could translate Compliance Bar so that it can actually be in different languages. So we are looking at that as an option. Having the product translated into French, German, a number of languages. So we're looking at a lot of options with Compliance Bar in the future.
Tony said, I can translate to Swedish for a free upgrade.
I might be calling on Tony's services in the future then.
Yeah. So, what I wanted to say. Does those pages cover always 100% in any situation? No. Does it cover 99%? Yes. How much percentage you need? Probably 80%. You are much better covered than probably you have now. So for this price and at the ease to set it up, there are so many. I just selected a couple because I don't like all those other pages. But it has a disclaimer, okay? It has an FTC statement if you sell a product, a legal disclaimer, a linking policy. You see? So it has support, terms. It has all those legal pages. If I would say save now, you see there's all those selected, all those pages get created. I don't like that so much because then they will always show in pages. So let's say, let me do, because I think FTC statement is important. So I click on save, and now FTT statement is going to refresh. So then let's see, going to pages, and then let's see how that FTC statement. You see that? Team Jack. No, I go to appearance, menus, and I select the footer, and I add that to the page, and I click on save. So I'm going to refresh this, and voila, you guys see this? It cannot be easier. Every page that is a legal page, you just create it in a click. Click on it, and you see the FTT statement is done. Wow. This is all what I want from the plugin. I can change my information. I can change my information. If the address changes, if the phone number changes, if the email changes, I can change that, and I click on save and get automatically, because those are all tokens. You guys see that? Those are tokens in the templates. Everybody get that? Why this is so easy? That is actually, when you go off this call, I want you to remember two things. One is that you need them, and two is how simple it is to use them, as I showed you. Okay, it has more features, but I'm not using them. Okay, so with that said, if there are not more questions, I would like to thank everybody his time, and tell me if you have decided to buy it or not. Tell yes or no, so I have a little bit of feedback what your guys thought is. So I said, Edward said yes, Ed said yes, Joe said yes, Tony, Mary has not decided yes, Anthony yes, Carl no, James no, Gary said no, not for me because he had already pages. Michael said yes, Leonard said yes, Karen said yes, Robert said no. Jack, how much is it? It's 47 with my coupon code, plus you need a developer's license. Louis said no. Alni said no. Dale said yes. Ariel said can't yet. And Mike said already have it. Mike, because you already have it, can you give me some feedback? Lloyd said no. Roger said, I will compare what I have and I'm making a decision. Already have good legal docs. Okay, Anthony said, what is the link? Okay, let me put the link in it. And I will give him here too. Haven't set it up yet, but was impressed. Okay. So, with that said, I appreciate you guys' feedback. I think that is something what you need. There's no option. If you have already a solution, that is fine. But I wanted to show you the solution I have seen, what is currently the best. So with that said, I want to thank Anton for his time, and I hope you will join the training next Sunday too.
Thanks for having me on the call, Jack. I really appreciate it and look forward to helping some of your customers with with the solution that we've put together for them.
Yeah. Thanks, Carrie. Thanks, Jack. Thanks, Susan. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you guys all your time.